अस्सलाम वालेकुम डियर स्टूडेंट्स, उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आप सब खैरियत से होंगे। लाइंस फ्रॉम द डिजर्टेड विलेज, ऑलिवर गोल्डस्मिथ की लिखी हुई पोएम। इसका हम रेफरेंस टू कॉन्टेक्स्ट एनालिसिस और इसकी पैराफ्रेजिंग आज हम करेंगे। रेफरेंस आप इसका इस तरह से देंगे कि दीज लाइंस हैव बीन टेकन फ्रॉम द पोएम लाइंस फ्रॉम द डिजर्टेड विलेज रिटन बाय ऑलिवर गोल्डस्मिथ। द पोएट टॉक्स अबाउट कॉन्टेक्स्ट, इसका आप इस तरह से लिखेंगे। द पोएट टॉक्स अबाउट अ विलेज वेयर ही ग्रू अप। ऑन हिज विजिट टू द विलेज, द पोएट ऑब्जर्व्स दैट many of its inhabitants have migrated to the urban areas and the natural beauty of the village has vanished. Throughout his poem, he talks about the past memories of that village when the village was full of life and colors. Now the village is deserted, but the poet is more interested in explaining how it used to be. Therefore, he titled his poem as Lines from the Deserted Village. Stanza number 1 को explain आप इस तरह से करेंगे कि in these lines the poet has described the beauty of the village urban. He calls his village to be the most beautiful village of the plain. He says that the hard-working villagers are very happy because they were healthy and strong. The village people worked hard and had everything in plenty. They lived a carefree life. The climate of the village was so fine that spring seemed to come there very early, and the beautiful of and the beautiful of departing summer stayed there for a long time. In short, weather of the village remained fine throughout the year. Paraphrase आप इसको इस तरह से करेंगे. Sweet Urban was the loveliest village of the plain area where the working class of villagers lived a happy and healthy life. Spring used to come early and summer stayed longer than usual. Stanza 2 को आप explain इस तरह से करेंगे कि in these lines the poet recalls and admires the beautiful shady places of the village urban where he had spent the golden days of his youth. The lovely shady places of the village gave him happiness and a feeling of comfort and ease. In these days, every sport was pleasing. The poet also remembers how often he used to walk over the green fields of his village and how every scene of the village was dear to him. अच्छा, पैराफ्रेज आप इसको इस तरह से करेंगे कि डियर लवली ब्रांचेस ऑफ trees, you were the powers of innocence and ease, and I used to sit beneath you. Under your shadow, every sport was amusing. I used to hang with the lush green branches of trees, and every scene was full of love and peace. For many times, I used to stop and enjoy your beauty. Stanza 3 को आप इस तरह से explain करेंगे कि in these lines the poet has described the beautiful places of his village where he had spent much time in his youth. He says during his walk he was attracted by various scenes of the village. He remembers the beautiful cottage under the shade of the trees. He also mentions the cultivated farm and the shading crops which presented a beautiful sight. The mill of the village was always busy in grinding flour. The poet praises the stream of the village, which did not become dry in all the seasons. The beautiful building of the church on a nearby hill impressed him very much. He recalls the bushes of the hawthorn, under the shade of which the old farmers used to sit and talk to each other. The young lovers also sat under the shade of the bushes and whispered to one another. पैराफ्रेज आप इसको इस तरह से करेंगे कि द sheltered huts and cultivated farms, the continuously flowing stream, the busy mill, the decent church on the top hill, the hawthorn bushes with seats under their shade were the best features of the beauty of the village. People used to get together under the shade, and the old people used to sit and talk under the shadow of trees. Stanza 4 को आप explain करेंगे कि in these lines the poet says that he used to wait impatiently for the day of holiday when everyone left work and came to take part in games under the shade of a big tree outside the village. All the people of the village took keen interest in different games and enjoyed themselves. Paraphrase आप इसको इस तरह से करेंगे. I used to wait for the blessed day of toil remitting, a day considered to be off from work for villagers. All the villagers used to get together under the spreading branches of the trees. So many people would stand in circles around the players presenting their sport. Stanza 5 को आप explain करेंगे कि in these lines the poet is describing the day of holiday in the village. The villagers assembled under the shade of the tree outside the village and played different games. The old people of village sat in a circle and watched them. Various kind of games were played under the shade of spreading trees. These included clever tricks of art and show of strength. When the villagers got bored by playing a game again and again, they took up another sport. Then they also danced and enjoyed themselves. Some dancing pair tried to tire each other down and win the appreciation of the people. आप इसको पैराफ्रेज इस तरह से करेंगे कि when the old people used to be quiet in the presence of old folks, ठीक है, when the young people, यहाँ पे young आ जाएगा, अच्छा, when the young people used to be quiet in the presence of old folks, people used to play different sports, sometimes frolicking on the ground. Similarly, many sports were presented. When people used to get tired of sports, the musicians would amuse them with their songs. Stanza 6 जो है इसको आप explain इस तरह से करेंगे कि in these lines the poet is describing different games that were played under the shade of trees outside the village. He says sometimes the face of a village was blackened in chalk, but he was unaware of this. The others laughed at him secretly. Such sports and merry thoughts the villagers to work harder and to live happily. Acha, the poet feels sorry to say that all these charms have disappeared now. He recalls all the charms and feels sad to see the deserted village. He becomes nostalgic and gives a detailed account of charms that were present in village when he was young. अच्छा, अब इसको आप पैराफ्रेज किस तरह से करेंगे? People used to continuously dance on the toil remitting day. Sometimes the players would smash the dirt on the face of a farmer, but he would continue his dance unaware of the dirt around him. This would give amusement to the audience. स्टैंजा 7 जो है इसको आप ये देखें, ये बाइक वाला फिर आ गया है। स्टैंजा नंबर 7 जो है इसको आप इस तरह से एक्सप्लेन करेंगे कि इन दिस लाइन्स द पोएट डिस्क्राइब्स द जनरल बिहेवियर ऑफ मदर्स टुवर्ड्स लविंग कपल्स ड्यूरिंग द गेम्स. When girls used to look at their lovers from their hidings, their mothers would scold them for this. Then the poet wraps his explanation and gradually moves towards the ending of the poem. He seems talking to the village and reminds the village that these were your beauties, charms, and features of happiness. Then he laments that these charms are gone now because the village is deserted and people have left village. They have migrated to cities in search of wealth and money. इसको पैराफ्रेज आप इस तरह से करेंगे कि when the girls used to look at their lovers, their mothers would give them hard eyes. These were the beautiful, warm, sweet sports of village. People used to teach others the art of ploughing as well. Oh Auburn village, these were these were your beauties. यहाँ पे there नहीं आएगा. These were your beauties. These were your beauties, but now everything is gone. Stanza 8 and the last stanza. In these lines, the poet is describing the present state of the village, which looks deserted. He says that the country begins to fall a prey to every kind of evil when people begin to collect money. He says that people run after wealth and does not care for the welfare of their own men. They are sure to face, when people जो है they do not care for others and they only care for their own wealth, they are sure to face bad luck. He says princes and lords can go down easily as they have risen. कि जैसे बादशाह बनते हैं वैसे ही गिर भी जाते हैं. The rise of the upper class people is not a sign of a country's progress. तो वो एक्चुअली बताना ये चाह रहा है कि बादशाह जिस तरह से बन जाते हैं इसी तरह गिर भी जाते हैं. तो इसलिए जो अमीर लोग हैं ना वो किसी भी मुल्क की बैकबोन नहीं होते. इट इज़ द हार्ड वर्किंग फार्मर हु इज़ द रियल प्राइड एंड ऑनर ऑफ अ कंट्री. Once the bold and courageous farmer is destroyed, nothing can restore them. ठीक है, कितनी प्यारी इसने बात की है और इसमें हमारे लिए भी लेसन है कि हम समझते हैं कि बस किसान तो ऐसे ही है, हालांकि असल मुल्क किसान चला रहा होता है. पैराफ्रेज आप इसको इस तरह से करेंगे कि when someone thinks badly about something, he himself faces illness. When people start preferring money, it results in the decay of humanity. Princes and lords face ups and downs, but when villages which are the pride of any country face decay, it cannot be restored. तो आज हमारी बुक जो है वो अल्लाह के हुक्म से ऑलमोस्ट ख़त्म हो चुकी है. अब मैं आपको बताता हूँ हमने क्या चीज़ें कर ली हैं. रीडिंग हमने कर ली, हमने इसकी क्वेश्चन आंसर्स कर लिए पूरी बुक के, ठीक है. हमने इसके ग्रामर कर ली, हमने पोएम्स जो थी उन, अच्छा, फिर उसके बाद हमने पूरी बुक की समरीज़ कर ली, ठीक है, चैप्टर वाइज. फिर उसके बाद हमने जो पोएम्स थी उसकी जो है वो हमने रेफरेंस टू कॉन्टेक्स्ट एनालिसिस भी कर लिया, उसकी हमने पैराफ्रेजिंग भी कर ली. अब हमारी सिर्फ एक चीज़ बच गई है और वो है MCQs. जब तक आप ये वीडियो देख रहे होंगे आई एम 100% श्योर कि मैं MCQs भी पूरे के पूरे डाल चुका हूँ, क्योंकि मैंने MCQs पूरी बुक के बना लिए हैं. चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें अगर आपने अभी तक नहीं किया, और बेल का आइकन प्रेस कर दें, और अपने दोस्तों के साथ, अगर आप टीचर हैं तो अपने स्टूडेंट्स के साथ लाजमी शेयर किया करें इन चीज़ों को. अपना बहुत ज़्यादा ख्याल रखिएगा. खुदा हाफिज़.